What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to be continuing our Let's Build of Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach in Minecraft. This is episode number 38, and we are live. Hello, Chris. Hello, Huggy. Hello, Vincent. I saw it pop up, and I looked away. I had to look back before I could say your name because I didn't see it. Hello, Ender. So you may notice I'm in the lobby, and if you are paying enough attention, you'll note that I didn't end last stream here. I don't think. I actually might have. Hello, Luke. There's spawn camping. True. You were on the Twitch last night. This is true. Hold on, wait. Situate my... Oh my god. The second I start stream, I get texted. Like, literally the second. Are you serious? Hold on. Give me a sec to respond to this. As I let people join. Hello, Reset. Hello, Horrorthon. Tiny bit mad. You're also tiny. That's... Anyway. Hello, Milan. Let me open up the game as I, again, wait. Did somebody ping whoever's in the Discord? I don't feel like opening Discord. What are you stuck on? Oh, the handle or the knob. Hello, Lefty. Hello, Parker. That's crazy. Jesus Christ. You haven't even said anything in the stream chat. What the hell? You can't be serious. Anyway. Now you have to watch your words. Oh my god. Anyway, I don't want to show everything that I've done because that would slightly defeat the purpose of the members only video that I posted this morning for those of you members. If you watched or if you didn't watch it, go watch it. Oh, I'm not tabbed in. That would be helpful if I was. I started recording. You think it's fine? Is it fine? Are we okay? I think we're okay. Everybody check in, make sure we're still alive and okay. Hello, Michael, and hi, T-Jock, officially. I think we're fine. Going to your movie list, and the second movie you're gonna watch is Lost Media. Crazy. Okay, allow me to explain why I'm concerned about the stream's well-being. I accidentally... So, okay. I don't know how, but I managed to start a recording from OBS, and so I tried to stop the recording, and I hit the stop streaming button. But I think we're okay. I'll move and make sure. Let's do one of these. Okay, yeah, we're good. So... Good lord, hold on. I love just dying immediately. I'll show you one section I've been working on, which is like the main thing I've been doing. That's crazy, Ender. That's crazy. Tell him to stop it. Sections are now 1 is 9, 2 is 7, 3 is 13, and 4 is 6. Crazy. How many subscribers do I need for a face reveal? 0 because I've shown my face. I don't know why there isn't a door here. Why? Why did I not make that? Whatever. Okay, so yeah, here's bakery. This has been the main thing I've been doing. I think today I want to work on... Actually, I'll let you all decide. Hello, M. Garcia. Statues doesn't make sense? What do you mean? Hello, kindly pause, because I make my own things and I don't use things from other people. I don't really see the point in, like, taking someone else's build, you know? I want to do everything myself. I tried to make it based on the game. As far as I'm aware, Cuppa didn't. I ended up giving up on that because it's just not worth it. But everything I do is... Obviously, I do have some help with this project, but in general, it's all me. So, I'm not going to use somebody else's stuff. That would just be pointless, I feel like. Finishing the pizza place. Hello, Luke. I would like to, yes, ideally. You can see, I'll give you a sneak peek from above what's going on. There's a good amount left. Okay, so, hello, Beaks. Bakery, Rockstar Row, Monty Golf, Saloon. Those are like 4 options, I think. Just first thing I see is what I'll go with, or whatever I see the most of in the short amount of time. I don't think I can pick a direction, can I? No, because Saloon is left, and the other 3 are right? I guess I go left for Rockstar Row. Okay. Goes so far back, goes way back again for the chases, and turns at points to go back. It's just that it's already so far back that leading to the top door in the game station doesn't make it. I think it could if you proportion it right. I just think it's like impossible to. Hello, Dreamy. Monty Golf? I got 2 Monty Golfs. Sorry, Chris. Baldy map in previous live stream. Yeah, that'll be hopefully soon. I don't actually know. I don't really have a timetable for that. Okay, immediately call by a staff bot. That's just good. I think Monty Golf might be the best to do because I couldn't force myself to start it the other day. Yeah, true. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I guess I am for the most part. I do sometimes, but generally I remember. Especially on the Minecraft streams. Okay. Hopefully I don't just fall out of the sky. Okay, we're good. Wi-Fi connection lost. Let me make sure that's... Okay, it's just PlayStation's tweaking. That's fine. Mini music man with a player head? Hell yeah. But so the timetable right now, Security Breach will get tutorials soon, I swear. I have a rough estimate for it. I'm not going to get into it because it's complicated. But yeah, you know, there is in fact the potential that they get done fair or that the atrium gets started decently soon. Not like tomorrow or anything, and probably not anytime within the first half of 25, but at some point soon. Okay, so the reason I didn't want to do Monty Golf, hold on, can I get onto this house real quick? Okay, yes I can. Is I have to do the Monty head. That is... Hello, piano. Yeah, imagine getting on like COD one day and just running into like your grandmother or something. That'd be crazy. Okay, so how much space? I'm gonna say like 13. Okay, well, would 13 be fine? Technically, it's not that huge of a deal. It's not gonna kill the project if I make this too high. It will definitely change it more than I would like. Okay, so think of Metal Gear Solid reels. Are you talking about the like soundtrack piano? Building concept art houses? Go for it, Peaks. Also, so that video of Vincent, if you're talking about the one that was just posted today for members, that's staying members only. That does talk about it, yes, but that's kind of just, you know, classified information. Also, this head is at an angle. Do I want to make it at an angle as I do this, or try to make it straight and then tilt it? I feel like there's no point in trying to do it that way. Oh wait, I can soft-lock myself here. I'm gonna try to not do that. I almost just did, instinctively. I almost instinctively soft-locked myself. Oh my goodness. There's like no good angle I can get. Is there a camera around here? Hold on, that might actually be helpful. There's one inside of his mouth. That's not what I need. Oh wait, that one might show it. Kind of. Not really for... Oh, and there's Monty. That's good. That really doesn't help me. Okay, then. Is that how far out I want it? It'd be like 2 shorter. It's not really that far out. Look at that. And then I'll go with one of these. Hi, Nathan. Ruben. I mean, I'd be open to it, absolutely, but I don't really particularly plan on reaching out for any sort of collabs again. Like, if you'd want to do one, I'd absolutely be down, but with the tutorials, it is hard because it's like, especially because we're both tutorial makers, it's like, you know, what would kind of be the thing there that you would do, you know? Because, like, obviously you can make a build or something, but if it's going to be a tutorial, one of you would have to do it. Although I have done a tutorial collab before, where I did exterior and somebody else did interior. That was with Gaming Warehouse a few years back. That was did I just soft lock myself again? Okay, no, we're good. That was a few years back, but I'd absolutely be open to the idea. Twitch tonight? What is it? I don't know what it'll be. It's a good question. Also, for those who are in the Discord, I think the weekly schedule next week won't have Twitch streams. I'm not sure yet, it might. But as of right now, I don't have them on because I don't know the dates, and I'm not gonna try to, you know, force something. How... You know, I wonder if I could use my Monty head statue. My Monty statue's head, I guess. Sure, don't rush. Again, I've got like a billion things going on, so you know, I'll get there, I swear, on most of the things that you guys want. I just need to focus on not that immediately sometimes. Okay, so we're gonna go with maybe this. I'm gonna have to inset it by a block, but he has glasses and Oh yeah, that doesn't look that bad. Oh yeah. Is that kind of what I want? Like length out? Oh, Monty's here. I'm standing in a house though, so he can't get me. But he's here. He's showing up. He has crawled his little way to me, which is fantastic, I guess. Okay, so I think I want to go like that. I still have to slant this though. Yeah, I'm also taking a break from them anyway, recording them, because good lord, it was so much chapter 2 in such a short amount of time, and you know, it doesn't look great, but I mean, I can only do so much with the angle, I think. I'm not expecting perfection exactly, I just, you know, I would love if it looked 1, 2, 3, okay, yeah. And that should line up on the other side in theory, right? It'd go one further out, wouldn't it? Yeah, so it wouldn't line up. Okay, well no, it still would, it just wouldn't line up exactly as I'd want. I'll put one lime on each yellow, I guess, for now. It's fine, I mean, again, it's not perfect, but... Chicken jockey. Spider-Man 1 2002 was released 23 years ago today. The fact that out of like anything that was just said in that message, I think what caught me off guard the most is that 2002 was 23 years ago. Good lord. I mean, not that I was alive, but still, oh my god. I might need to push the floor down just like one block. 1 or 2, because I would love that. Well, the end. Wait, the short portion here is 2 right now, right? I think I'd like it to be 3. So yeah, 1 down I think makes sense. That's a little annoying because I already filled in the blue wool, but whatever. I feel like most of the Minecraft movie memes are done. The lines are funny, sure, some of them, not particularly that one. But, like, I don't know. Seeing them a billion times gets old after a while. But I guess that's kind of how memes run their course. Eventually, they're gonna just be annoying. That's... Hi, man? It's a great way to show up. I might even push the end, like, out. So essentially, I'm just gonna stop there for it. And then... Yeah, I'll just... The rest is history, I guess. I'll have to go back from the particular part of that. Monty is so dumb. He's that's the second time he just walked right by me. Or maybe third. No, he's probably looping, actually, rather than walking back and forth. 2 plus 2 equals dog day? 2 plus 2 equals 10. In base 4, I'm fine. It's the only thing I think of whenever I see 2 plus 2. My mind is corrupt from portal knowledge. Okay. No, wait, that should be out of block. Anybody have anything exciting to share? I don't think I do. Nothing really crazy. Average. Okay, wait, you're further back, so yeah, that should be correct in theory. It doesn't look perfect, but I'm debating if pushing the floor down was a mistake. 'Cause like no, I think it's fine. Hello, JR's friend Skidler. Only Ryan's, man? I know who it is. I know who he is. Haven't talked to him in... He showed up in the Discord, like, kind of recently, like a year ago, maybe. Well, not... Like, maybe 5 or 6 months ago, actually. Not a year. Hello, Bentley. Have, like, notes in your head. Expected Junior? It is Junior, you're definitely right, but I don't know why. My brain sees JR and just says JR rather than Junior. Like, no, you're 100% right. That's so true. My bad. Wait, that camera was off the side of his head. Okay, alright, game. Hopefully this barrel... Okay, well, I can't get on the barrel because I'm stupid. Oh my god, I'm either undershooting it or overshooting it. There we go, I got it. Local man sucks at video game. I'm just gonna fill it in with lime for a second, so I get a general feel for it. I'm gonna push some of it out at the top and probably in at the bottom as well. Like, I'll make the yellow thicker to start. And, you might not want to be there. I'm going to do that. And go up a block there. Just give it a little bit of shape, yeah. And then here, I'll do that. It's not going to look good. I'm not really expecting it to look good. Hi, Gamga. Guys, Monty saw me. Let me go back to my house. It's been a beeline for me. That was crazy. What? I guess I'll do that. I don't really understand, but... Okay. Interesting I could do Monty chase without running. True. I don't know why. I guess so because you have so little stamina. Game over screen in this world. I mean, that is just static. I don't really see the point. Is Monty stuck? He hasn't moved since I flashed him. Pause. But he's not moving. He's just kind of sitting there. Okay, now might be where the camera becomes useful. So I can make his sunglasses. Frog eggs. I feel like eating frog eggs should be illegal. It's not, but I just feel like it should be, you know? I know it's not a good... Actually, that's not, like... It looks like a monocle more than a star. I just kind of started placing... Oh, wait, can I do this? That's better. I might use a wall instead, although there's no purple walls. That's okay, though. I'll push you out instead of in. My inability to make statues is so mind-boggling sometimes. I need, like, an actual point here. And I need these points to be better. Gummy frog eggs. Do those exist? I think Blackstone's more purple than Nether brick. I heard that plot of the movie you had watched in the videos. Just mentioned you forgot. Nice job. Okay, now... Finalizing had that texture on every part of it. I would so use it right now, but... Just want to be done with this statue, and then I can move on to something better. Actually, mangrove probably matches better. We'll try one of these. What other options are there? End rods? I didn't really want to use end rods because of the light, but I honestly might end up anyway. Maybe I'll do one of those. I don't really know. Oh, I know, it would be that. Yeah, it would be that, because of the... Right. And then I'll go... I guess white candles, just for these. Hello, yellow whale. That is very true, Chris. Yeah, it is very, very accurate. It looks horrendous, but I don't really care. Maybe later I'll touch it up, but like, I guess the main point was to get it in, so I did that, just not successfully, but I did that. Dripstone, yes, but I would rather the color match, I think. I did think about that, though. Hello, Nico. Never heard of the year 199 I-5. That's a weird year, Nathan. Any other significant events happened that year? So what I'm understanding is he's dead. Monty's just stuck. Wait, what if I make noise? He's stuck in a barrel. Loser. Anyway. Where the hell do I go from here? Oh god. I can't be seen by a staff bot. Because that just would defeat the entire purpose of, him being stuck, you know? Okay, so like 1, 2, 3 to this side, maybe. 1, 2, 4 is fine. Ooh! That's interesting. I don't really know about all that. Okay, so this was a rough estimate that I'm not expecting to be right anyway, but like I wouldn't really think it's, you know, more than 2 or 3 blocks off. What does it look like from down here? Like 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. Any chance I could shift you over? God, he looks so stupid. You're definitely on the list, yeah, man. If I were to make a list of all the dumbest people I know, you would be on the list. I mean, everybody would be on the list, because, you know, not because everybody's dumb, but because they all qualify. Okay, well, I would end up pushing it more that way, which just worsens my case. I don't think I'll get seen by a stat bot if I'm here, so. How wide is it? Like, I'm gonna say 8. 1, 2, 3, 4... I think I have it wider than 8, I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 9? Hello, Gris. Grease? I hate Monty Golf so much. I can't look at this thing anymore. Yeah, it's giving me unpleasant feelings. It is making me dissatisfied. Oh, how did I get that staff bot? He was on the other side of that damn room. Whatever. So from the furthest out point, could I go 5? I mean, I could go 6 even, but like, look, even if I do 6 there, that's pretty bad, you know? I guess I could shorten that by a block. There's the minimum I would go. I guess I could puff out, like, the sides here? Just so I can get another block. And then push it over one, I guess, as well. I don't know. Okay, so 1, 2, and then up 2, and then down. And then where does it end on the bottom? I guess that would be important. 1 row off the previous incline, yeah. So like that, I think. And then, yeah, I guess I'll structure block it over. Stop making Monty look like Chris. That's crazy. Chris catching absolute strays in the stream already. I, of course, supplying one of them. 15 should be fine. Yeah. hate this so much. Put me out of my misery. I'll try to update it later for sure. Just I don't really want to worry about that. Wait, that should have actually fixed it, right? No? Wait, it didn't add the number, did it? I guess not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Place my sea lantern row there just for a second. And I can confirm that everything is fine. I have it leaning the wrong way, don't I? Or slanted the wrong way. Okay, Monty's back. I got caught by a stat bug because I stepped a little bit too far back. On me, honestly. I should have just not. Did I get him with it? I think so. Or I just lost him entirely. I'm not really sure which of the two. I don't know where he went. That's good. Road, probably. Texturing, I'll explain. And the trees, no. The trees will be... Can I jump over that railing? Okay, well, I guess I'll never find out. But trees will not be part of it. Oh, God. Where did he go? Wish I could get him trapped in the barrel again, but I don't think it's possible. Hello, FGH. Is he streaming it right now? Hello, Breathman. I saw he was practice streaming it yesterday, maybe, or the day before. Making person with the long name, brilliant. Okay, so what did I do? Oh, I see why I think it's wrong. It's technically not. Wait, no, yes it is. What did I do wrong? Did I have an extra diagonal? No. Because it should be like that, technically. I don't know how that helps me, but... I mean, it doesn't. See you later, man. He's on Freddy in Space 2. Crazy. Putting off a 1. Doing that weird thing. I don't remember. I can barely remember what I did yesterday, let alone in a video from like 2 years ago, you know? Anyway, okay, yeah, we'll fill the wall. I think the only thing I'm genuinely gonna take from this Monty yet is the distance down and the distance, like, out. But I still feel like I need to slant it more. Wonder if I'm still thinking about the statue. Because, like, I could definitely probably get away with using the statue if the sizing of it is right. It might not be. And just perhaps changing anything I need to. I feel like it'd be too small, but... Yesterday was the second anniversary of Alpha 1 house tutorial. Really? It was 2nd of May. I didn't know that, actually. It's interesting. I'll blend that better later. Yeah, let's go find the statue world, because this is bothering me. There it is. Drummer called Fazbear Gaming. I think the name rings a bell, Max, but I'm not 100% positive. What's location? Monty Golf. Whenever I get back there. Can I do the textures? What do you mean? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You could work. You definitely could work. I might import it in and just see what happens, honestly. Because, like, this Monty edit looks good. I can't really complain about it. The one block center might be a little bit unfortunate. But if all the distances work right, then, you know. 1, 2... Okay, so it should be 9 on the Z. And I'll just go 15 on the X, but it's probably not that much. Yeah, it's 13, I think. Hello, Boom Channel. True, it has been a while. Oh, wait, there is one more back. Darn. Makes SB ruin Squid Games and Poppy Playtime. Poppy Playtime seems like it's the big thing. There's a bunch of people doing it. Monty Head. Back into SB. I think the opposite, Nico. I think this one here. It's gonna end up being backwards. Can I rotate it? I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, it's that way, actually. The sizing is very similar. I'd have to change the bottom of the jaw. What if I... I could maybe push just the entire jaw down. These can be payload. Yeah, what if I just like push you down and made you flat? Hold on, we're gonna mess with this for a minute. I feel like this will end up being better in the long run for it. Because, good lord, the other one is rough. Hello, Circle the Monster. Well, let me adjust it properly, and then we can kind of make a decision on which is better. For a second. Now, why did I destroy that? It was that, right? There's 4? 4, 4. Then be that. Yeah, and then that, and then I'll break all of you. Okay, I know that is right. I looked wrong for some reason to me. No, I don't generally check out maps that often. Every once in a while I will. I guess the only really person's maps I've checked out like more than once is, Pianos, Life and Foundation, whatever you want to call them. My day's been good. How has yours been, Boom? Extend the snout out and that's like perfect. I mean, not quite perfect, but that's a lot better than what I had. Maybe bring the yellow out like there? Yeah, that's so much better. At least to me, I think it looks better. And obviously, again, I gotta change the angle of his top jaw. Done a lot for the day. That's sometimes nice. And just take a break from the madness. Thank you, Beaks. Still gotta get there, though, with the adjustments. I don't know why that's... I guess that makes sense. I don't really know. These teeth need to be gone so you can walk in, obviously. I don't know if I like it in the floor. It's gonna have to... Like, I could do it like that instead. So it ends up only in the floor where you'd be walking in anyway. Yeah, that's fine. And then, well, I guess I need to push it out anyway, actually. So, how many blocks out? Like 2? Maybe I'll add just, I don't know if adding 1 to either would help. That's weird. Now that that's the same distance. Oh, because right, I would have slanted it. Okay, that makes sense. So does it actually work that way then? Not really. You would think because the one jaw is slanted, it wouldn't go as far because, you know, that's how slants generally work, but it doesn't seem to be the case here. I still need to make it one further though because of the end technically being there. And then I can slant up just by 1 block, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll do like the front 3. Something like that, maybe. That looks so dumb. Like a dinosaur or a turtle. I can see the turtle for sure. I wonder if I get away with not slanting it and just leaving it. Have to fix the teeth, but yeah. I don't really see anything against that. And then wall, wall, fence, wall. Trim that off. And yeah, that's much better. I mean, I think this one's a little bit more like... I should probably bring this forward, actually. Like that. This one's more like ugly almost in a way. But no, this one looks a lot cleaner. Is the height the same? Wait, it's a block. Isn't it? As if it's a block short, I'm gonna go insane. Oh my god. Okay, so the reason that's actually annoying is because now I have to push the floor back up. I like the statue one more. I think the front of the mouth is weird, but I have to, you know, give him the inside of his mouth, obviously. I just don't like the way this one looks. I don't know. I wonder if I should, like, remove some of his teeth. Or do something with the front ones to make them shorter. That's one thing that's kind of sticking out to me is needing a change. Oh, it's not like that's any better. Yeah, no, I don't. Looks like a dragon or lizard, so true. But yeah, Playtime Go tutorial right now is 8 parts. I have probably 4 more if I had to guess. I think like maybe 2 more for the actual building. 1 for texturing, and then 1 for parking lot and road. And just general stuff. So yeah, my number guess is 12 or 11, one of the 2. Somewhere in that area. But it will take one of the chapter 2 days for now. Just because I didn't want to give it its own day fully. It ends up, I think, being 2 days, though. It'll be Saturdays as well. Not for this first week. Like, this week it's going to be just Wednesday, and then next week it'll be Wednesday. Or I guess next week it'll be just Wednesday, and the week after it'll be Wednesday, Saturday. That's how that would work. Oh yeah, I probably need the side of your glasses, huh? I mean, I get away with not. How do I even slant this properly? That's gonna be where my head explodes. Also, how much further out is the other one? 44 to 56, that's 13. 86 to 72, that's 15? So 2 blocks, that's fine. Well, I guess technically 1 because... No, wait, never mind. Still 2. Longest video. It's... I think it's the Among Us tutorial. It's over 3 hours. That and the old playtime cover both over 3, but I think Among Us is slightly longer. It's like 3:08 is Among Us, I think. Get older, life gets more boring. I don't know if boring is the way I would describe it, honestly. Like, I mean, I guess, yeah, that's not wrong, but... I don't know, that's not really how I would describe it. Okay, we're gonna do something questionable here. And then it's just replicating pretty much. See you later, Nico. 30814, yeah, it's certainly up there. How long is old playtime go? I don't remember. So 1 in from either side and then yellow there. And then it would go back by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully you guys can kind of see what I'm doing now. And then it'll be up against the yellow on both sides, so... It would give me that. That's where, like... I'm gonna just try to use the grid for now and just kind of see if it gives me what I want. Because it might end up... What? That's not how math works. Was it 15? It totally was 15, okay. I'm just gonna, again, ride the wave temporarily here. And it would go in with a lime, so it's 1 off the side, and you see that's what that does. Okay, that's just great. And then it'll be off the middle 3. And that might connect. The 0627, crazy. So yeah, about the same. And then on the middle 3. And then in by 1. Yeah, like... What is this? And then against the side on the next one. I kind of just I want to just follow through with it and see what happens, honestly. I'm a little invested now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where were they actually that tall? Oh no, it's bottom 3 off, so it's just the top 4. And then... it is the 4th iron forward. 1, 2, 3, 4... I know it gets brought up one. And then back one, right? Along the iron, yeah. No, I mean, it wasn't bad. It didn't fit the chapter 1, which is what I inevitably ended up wanting, so. That was the main reason I redid it. 4 with a row of 3, and then a row of 2. Yeah, some parts like that are fine, but... And then inside the iron for the next 2, which would just be in front here, and that would mean there'd be a gap here. So my hope is going to end up being that I can just smooth off the edges. Oh yeah, that just follows the yellow, actually. Wait, does it? What? What have I done? 1, 2... reach in, and then it's 3. Oh yeah, because I would stick one forward as well. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. So I need to trim off a block, and then make sure that I'm, I think, in line with the yellow there, yeah. And then I'll be inside the yellow. Which will then go, I guess, connect just like that. I don't... Hello, Vid Awesome. Thank you, thank you. Getting there for sure. The Poppy Playtime voices. Okay, so any block from that green that I don't actually have, so I'll throw it in there real quick. It should be right here, I think. On both. And then again, it's just any block from it with a lime, which... I guess I should check to make sure that doesn't change, which it might, actually. No, it doesn't, because it's still in that final one. Wait, is it? 1, 2... Oh, no, yeah, never mind, it's fine. And then the third block would be diagonally in with, I guess, smooth quartz on both. Yeah. And then it would end up being... 1, 2, 3. It would end up being over by 1, but that would go in diagonally, wouldn't it? Like that. That'd be a line in the middle that's out of block. I don't know if that's right, but... Black concrete on the bottom, and what is on the top? Oh, purple. I think kind of from this point I can inference a lot of it. 3? That's only 2. And then just 2 behind that, right? Yeah. How am I a block higher? What? Oh, because it's in. Okay. I didn't think it was, actually. Hi, RN. Went well-ish. Got sick just before you started. Oh, that sucks. That's good it went well other than that, though. At least. Okay, and then 4 and then 1. Which, the center's there, so I just need to line up with that, basically. It's easy enough. I'm trying to make this Monty out on an angle. That's what you just walked in on, in case you were confused at what the hell is happening. Pain and suffering. To put it no other way, that's just what's going on. Other than the gaps, I mean, that's, you know, kind of what I was here for, no? Hello, Gary. How should you build? Most normal and average is probably Alpha 2. Either Alpha 2 or Act 1. And I guess you'd have to just, like, remove some of the stuff around Act 1 and then remove the hole in the roof. Welcome back, Nathan. What even is the next plan of action here? Let's move this off, I feel like. But also the grid doesn't lie. We must worship the grid and trust the grid with our personal possessions. Forfeit all monetary possessions to the grid. No, that's completely fair, RN. I don't blame you on that one. Okay, I don't know if this is particularly better, but too bad. I think it's the nose that's bothering me. That like angle is just harassing me right now. That's I think the main issue with it, Beaks, but it's got to be on an angle regardless, so like there's only so much I can do. Okay, if I were to cut this off and flatten it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's 2 shorter? I mean, I'm fine with that, I guess. I could even bring it out another block. I don't really think that's particularly insane to think of doing. Yeah, that's fine. And then it's more even, because I'm trying to keep it as even as possible, and, you know, it's one way to make sure of that. Haha, sneaky. Haha, sneaky again. Diagonal spaces are just horrendous, just plain and simple. But it's, you know, it's a result that I can't really be too pissed about. I mean, it's not great exactly, but 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 11 across. Is that more or less? I kind of hope it's more. If I put you in the same spot, are you going to delete the whole thing? It's the same. Wait, no, it's one less or the same? It's the same. Well, you're getting pushed over a block then, because frick you respectfully, or disrespectfully, whichever you prefer to take it as. Definitely better. I feel like this should be pushed in, though. Yeah, that's better. That's so much better. And then that number is fine where it is now. Cool. That was, well, how long was that for that? An hour almost for just a Monty head? It's good enough to where, like, it's better, okay? It's a lot better than the other one, but I guess it's not the greatest thing I've ever made, and I didn't really need it to be. Thanks, me from the past for bailing out future me, apparently. With that statue. Oh lord, what is going on? There we go. I'll add a couple green dots around on his face. Okay. Now I can finally worry about the other thing. Which is... the thing I've been trying to do this entire time is the staircase. And progress is technically still there. Hold on, is it? I think it's raining. I don't know if it's just my eyes deceiving me or if it's actually raining. I'm gonna turn on my light though, hold on. I'm gonna give, oh my goodness, Chris. I'm gonna give it to you next if you're not careful. It do be raining and thundering, that's good. So if my power goes out, you know why. I'm gonna duplicate the world after that absolute horrendous hour of gameplay. Might have been the worst hour of my Minecraft career, honestly. Player with grab pack. So I could do the grab pack, but because the player is just a yellow model, I don't really know. I guess I could technically argue it though, because the project playtime technically makes that standard, but we'll see. I don't have any statue tutorials for Poppy playtime right now. I only have Little Nightmares. I have one Little Nightmares 2 statue recorded, and then I have a bunch ready, and then obviously Little Nightmares 1, and then I have some Lethal Company. I don't have any more Poppy playtime right now. I'd like to make some. It's just, I'm at that point where I'm like, not, you know? How would I blend the green and the gray? Or would I just remove the green? Would that be a more viable option? That might be a more I could make the wall green, or I could potentially try to gradient it out. I don't know if it'll work, but I could try. I got caught by a FNAF bot. Where is Monty gonna spawn? And is he gonna know my exact location? Nope, he's not gonna know my exact location. That's good. I didn't want him to know my exact location, because that'd be really annoying if he did. I guess I could also just do that. That's an option. I'm gonna leave it green for now, and again, I'll worry more about it later, because I do have to still add texture to this wall. Other than the light blue to cloudy blue, I guess, gradient. Guess what we can finally do, though? We can go backwards. Wait, hold on. I just processed something. So I know the height of the next area. Because the floor would be... I'll show you. I'll show you here. The floor would be there. Because there's another pattern of the wall on this side, and it lines up. So that makes my life, I guess, a bit easier. I mean, it's not sunshine and rainbows quite yet, but it's almost there. We're sunshine and rainbows... the prequel or something. Is that wall? That's a block off, maybe one, maybe two. I'm gonna go with one. My PlayStation sounds like it's about to reproduce a bomb right now. That's fine. If it blows up on me, it's okay. We had a good one. 3x3? That staircase is 2, and that one is more than 2, probably. That's like the second time recently I've seen this happen, to where there's 2 different staircases. I don't really get why, but it's there, so. And then, yeah, actually, that's not how that's supposed to work. Process complete. What process are we completing and why? And then this should just go up to the aforementioned height, which I guess we'll see if it lines up pleasantly. I don't know if I expect it to, but... my negative hopes were definitely right, yeah. So bad. Okay, so from there, it should be... There's a row of sea lanterns here, first off. It should be... way more than that. Whatever it is, it should be way more than that. Also, I might want to make this pattern bigger, to be honest. Not anymore. You're a little late. Actually, I just read it late, but I'm gonna blame you either way, because it's funnier. Where would you slide in? Like, at the bottom, probably? I'm so glad I filled this wall when I did. And then warped. What if I went... that feels a little tall. Where is it on Monty? It's... at about his, like the middle of his eye, maybe? So, like there, right? Yeah. So I can just go with that, I guess. Or I could do warped instead at the top. I feel like the warped might be better to do. Because then I also don't have to change what I have other than this row, which is easy enough as it is. Yeah, what the frick, RN Gaming? Debating doing mud instead of green on this side. Just so it's still different, but... yeah, like... whatever that means. That was such a meaningful syllables. I could do the forbidden staircase. That is an option. I don't know if it's a good option, but it is an option. Wait, I forgot to consider. There's something obvious here that I'm definitely not considering. That I should be considering. Did I mention that I should be considering it yet? Hello, Fierce Hyena. What if... no, Ender. That door is 3.5 tall. And then there's 2 full rows above it? Yeah, okay, that makes sense then. I'm okay with that. Right, because that hallway's 4, and then there would be, like, I guess a gap of 1. Or would I... no, I wouldn't go higher than that. Because I need that row of sea lanterns still. Whoa. I know it's FNAF of some sort. Mine has been okay, as yours been. I didn't consider yet. Darn it. How'd I forget about that? I've been seeing you yet. Okay. Triangle. Remember that number, guys. Triangle. I don't know. Actually, I don't have any input. Oh yeah, wait, I keep forgetting that I wanted to do this, and so I'm gonna do it now, because I'll forget again if I don't do it now. Let's do extra parts for that playtime code tutorial. I'm not gonna do the first one. That is fair, yeah. Why do both when you cannot? Go like there. I guess I could always make it go further there rather than here. Although that being 5 just, like, I don't know. Let me try the forbidden staircase. And see, do I remember how to do it actually? Surely. Okay, no, it's not that hard. I just had to like rack my brain, but we're there. I call it the forbidden staircase because it's so like just weird. Like, it doesn't really make sense, but it also works extremely well a lot of the time. So like if you have a situation where your number won't work as either stairs or slabs, this just like works really well because it's an in-between. A little bit rigidy, but see? I'll even include the blocks at the top just for fun. I don't think these will work very well though. I'll have to probably just do like that and then ignore the blocks. Or I could place it there, but I don't really think I want to do that. Good night and see you later, RN. I've thought about which one you want to do next, the Atrium or Decker. It's gonna be Atrium. That's the only thing I can tell you for sure right now. Daycare I'm not ready for, and not even close to ready. Hi, Rez. Took you long enough. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm only slightly kidding. It's technically true. Okay, so... I hate this area so much. How did he catch me? I was past him. That's so annoying. A staff bot, not Monty, so I'm not actually dead, but I got my feelings hurt, so... Okay, so I'm just looking because I want to see if I actually want the base row to be green, because I'm looking at the one at the top, and it doesn't really look green, it looks gray. Wait, that would just mean that I would just pull the mud through, wouldn't it? And then I could leave everything else, in theory. Hello, BFDI King. Don't get too excited, I don't really know when it'll be, but... I guess I do know that it is next, so... Where did Monty even go? I don't see him. I honestly feel like I should make the gray green. But I also feel like it's such like a on the edge of that. It's kind of hard either way what I do. Actually, the mud is already there, but I might as well grab it anyway. I love when videos take like 4 years. Like, can you just not, please? I have things to do, places to be. Hurry up. Even though I don't, but that's... Leave me alone. Anyway. I think this might be a good point to not do the top. Even though I, like, wanted to do the top, that was the whole reason I did this. But I feel like I need to do, or I should probably do the bottom first, because I'd rather use the bottom for the measurement across than the top. Although, I guess I should also consider with that the fact that there are elevators up here. And other than the spacing of the elevators, not really mattering, I guess. What? Hold on, let me just... freeze. I gotta take a step back. On the spacing between them not mattering, the elevator size themselves does matter, because it would have to be the same as the one in Monty Golf, obviously. Oh wait, there's one elevator. Why did I think there was 2? Whatever. It's fine. 1, 2, 27. Yeah, that's a number right there. 2, 3, 4, 5. I can go 2 more rows just because. Testing be like. You mean in the inside of the playtime co? Is that what you're talking about? Have patience wait around for your SD definition of checks. You don't have to wait for the checks. The copyright checks will keep going even if you close. Once it... The way I usually tell if it's done or not, Rez, is if you check, like, the visibility. If it... Usually it'll say, like, pending as you're uploading it, but if it switches from pending to whatever, private, scheduled, members, unlisted, whatever, or public, I guess, even, then you know it's done. That's just what I always do because, you know, it's better to use that to check than anything else. Yeah, so I guess we'll see. I would like to do another version of the Project Playtime maps for that, but we'll see. And I also want to do at some point, the doll room. Does this Monty hit not do anything? Hold on. No, okay, it doesn't. I found the one guy that doesn't move. What is this wall texture? It's like, it's like stone, but like, it's like cobbled deep state color, but it's like, I don't know, it's weird. It's a weird in-between texture. I'm gonna just go with cobbled deep state, whatever. Yes, exactly. It's like bright out, but it's like raining really hard. That's weird. I love weather, honestly. Not weather sucks. Gonna fill this way out. I'm gonna have to destroy most of this anyway, but I just want to have something that I can work with and kind of around. Boink, there we go. There's two very valid options. Like, wait a minute. What? Why is there a staff-only door to go into the... Oh, I've been seen. I'm also in the women's restroom, but that's not really important to what I'm concerned about here. There's a door marked staff only, but it just leads onto a pathway, doesn't it? Yeah, what? Just edged Monty so hard. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Does he see me? He's coming this way. Anyway, I wanted to see if the bathroom sizing was the same as the ones in saloon and bakery. I haven't done the one in the saloon yet, but I did notice it was the same as the one in the bakery. I don't think they'll be the same, but I could be wrong. Is it exactly the same? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they would be able to fit a fifth as is because it actually does go further. But yeah, it's not too far off in size, and it's also the same color. Let me start by... Boy, this is one I wish I actually file named properly, because I did structure block this for the men's bathroom here. Let me do one of these real quick. Nine on the X. Make a pool for Twitch points. I'm not familiar enough with Twitch to honestly even know what you're talking about. But I would like to get more into like some of the things like that with the Twitch. Because there's obviously a lot of things that I'm not familiar with. I love just like the one corner block that doesn't render for some reason. It's really good. I'm not gonna learn my lesson. I'm still gonna incorrectly name it. Okay. What are you? Oh, you're the sub lobby for what I'm building. Okay, that makes sense. So, bakery bathroom was. Wait, hold on. Bakery bathroom is long ways the way that it should be. Actually, it should be correct. Hello, Sala. Gee, okay, that's way off. I'm so far off. I'm 3 light years off of what I should be. Okay, that looks, I think, correct. Yes. Floor is good. Everything is good. Load that bad boy in and sacrifice or face the consequences of my actions. The door is on the wall. Oh, wait, never mind, because it wouldn't. Okay, I know, that makes enough sense. I would need to rotate it 180. We'll rotate it 180 and then we'll work from there with it. But that doesn't mean I know where the hallway is here, which is kind of my whole intention with what I was doing. I don't know. I can't read. I can't read normally. Let alone hit me with something that isn't within my expertise, you know? Then I really can't read. Okay, it's at the very front, which would be here. And then I know you're on the side. This stone button's a liar. You there, you gone. You here. You would be on the... Oh, you're next to the other door. The door that I don't have in yet. Because it doesn't exist. I mean, it does exist, just not yet. Door that's here. You would be, I guess, here, actually. And then... I've got the stalls. And I think rather than trying to change, like, the sizing, because it feels right. I don't know how to explain it, but after you play enough Minecraft, you just kind of get, like, a sense for it as to whether or not it's actually correct proportionate-wise, and this feels good. So, I'm just gonna change the... I was gonna add one more stall and call it a day. I do have to add the stuff on the front here, though. Which is just a series of hand dryers. I don't know why they're there specifically, but they're there, so... These are closed, actually. It says 4 closed, and then the end one is open outwards, which is weird. Okay, I was hoping you would block it, but I'll just do that instead. And the every other logic is still working, so I'm just gonna exile those instead. The lights off. Where? Found the Huggy Chase into the pit room. Good luck, soldier. Pit room is a task. There's a Chica plush under the door. Or under the, like, the wall between the stalls. That's crazy. I'm gonna actually make it with a skeleton skull like that. Because I do want to have something there. Because there's a couple, like, pieces of trash. Like above. One of them is. One is. But the other ones are there. Oh yeah, there's a friend here. Actually that's annoying. Because that means I have to remove these 2 and I'll have to push you over then. But it's not a huge deal that I have to push you over. Just not particularly... something I'm interested in because there's a little friend here, aka Wet Floor Bot. And I need the sign there, so... Where would the closest one be? Is there one in... I feel like there's one in the bakery, right? Maybe not, actually. I know I made one yesterday. Or whenever. I made one fairly recently. I don't think there's one inside. No. Where would it have been? Whatever. I'm just gonna go into the atrium and find... Because I know where one is in the atrium. Got some tea? Sure. Give me all of it. The first part? Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. That just is because of the rotation that they're screwed up like that. Why am I coming to the bakery? What am I doing? Such a goofy guy. I have to change this anyway. What? Oh. Agony. Skeleton Skull sees everything? I don't know if I want to agree with that assessment or don't. I feel like I would be disturbed if I knew that there was a skull in a bathroom that could see everything that happens, you know? That just wouldn't sit right with me. Anyway. That'll be one of the things for tutorializing this, especially. Like, for sections like this, all the bathrooms have been the same pretty much recently. Including the saloon that I haven't done. But it is the same, so. I don't want to know, honestly, Huggy. I refuse to ask questions. Because I feel like if I ask questions, I'm going to get answers I don't need, you know? Wait, I was going to make this a 4-block hallway? Which would be better in general, I think. Oh my god. No, it would have to be 4. Let me check something. I think daycare hallway is where I should probably go for this. Don't listen to him. He's probably the last person you want to get financial advice from. Okay, I can get away with 4. That's fine. I wanted to look at that to see how it lined up and if it, like, I could get away with a 2-block center, and yes, in fact, I can. People, concerned patient. Quantity over quality. Yeah, that's definitely not true. It's not even necessarily that for me, though. Like, it's more so just, if I record too much, I'm gonna run out of videos quicker, and you know how that generally goes. It's not a good idea. I'm gonna assume this lines up. Can I tell, perchance? Map? Is Monty Golf not on the maps? But Monty Golf is not on the maps. That's good to know. Or is it just because I'm, like, in an area? Hold on. Or maybe I'm just blind. Hold on. Nope, I'm just blind. It is there. It doesn't give me the layout, though, but again, I'm gonna assume that it's in line with the end here, because I don't really see why it wouldn't be. See you later, and good night, Peaks. Is that okay? I mean, I could do one of these bad boys. Little stairs in the corner. That is less circular, but it actually is more circular at the same time. Figurines are cool though, yeah, but like $300, you can do so much with $300. I mean, not in today's economy, but you know, just like save it. Pop it in your back pocket and don't touch it. See you later, yellow whale. Any green? I mean, mossy cobbled is green in theory. I feel like it's funny, so I'm gonna go with it. We're all about comedy here in this game. Just realized something. Okay, so I was thinking when I would structure block the men's bathroom, I would be fine because I was like, oh, it'll rotate properly, but because the doors are obviously mirrored from each other, I'm gonna have the exact same issue to where I'm gonna have to rotate it 180 degrees. Of course, they just happen to be on the wrong side like that. It's so such a me thing. I mean, I guess it's not really my fault, but still, it's just like, of course, you know? Of course it would be like that. Limited edition available only for a week. Okay, and? Doesn't mean I'm gonna spend $100 on something because the website said it would only be available until next year, so gotta get it now. Okay. Took it off a 1 because your favorite house. Understandable. For 1 is pretty cool. Okay, so it's the same thing, just literally the only difference I'm seeing is that there's less stalls and urinals in their place. And now instead, also he's gone, right? Yeah, he is gone. Do as I say, not as I do, T-Jock. Like, yes, I'm not gonna say you're wrong, because you're not. But just because I'm telling you not to do something doesn't mean that I'm gonna not do that either, you know? But this year I don't want to, because, you know, again, I wanna do that whole thing called saving money. Although, we'll see, because you never know. Till I run out of storage, then you do know. Although, to be fair, animatronic guy buys more than me, so you still can't turn this on me. I'm innocent, Your Honor. Okay, so. Remove you just for a sec, because, well, you're not literally there at all. How many do I want? 3 and then 3 would kind of make sense, yes. What am I looking at? Door's there, right? 1 off? Yeah, okay, 1 off. Buy like 1 or 2 then. Don't buy them all. You're gonna go bankrupt in 20 years and wonder why, and then you're gonna remember those statues and be like, oh. I'm kind of like, I'm using the game, don't get me wrong, but I'm kind of like, for this point, inferencing a lot of it in the sense of how would the layout make the most sense with the spacing that I have, rather than just blatantly going off the game only. This one can be open, why not? You want them all? You greedy frick. How about that one? Not like I can control your financial decisions, but you know. Do consider that that is a lot of money for tiny little statues. How big are they, actually? Like, what's the height on those bad boys? Cry about it. There you go. You asked me to cry about it, and I cried about it. Will that make you not make this poor financial decision now? The levers? I'm getting there. Relax. God, some people. I think I need to switch them anyway. I didn't actually check it. Yeah, they don't need to be there anyway. So. What? Okay. God dang it. You know what? We're starting over. We're starting over. What did I just do wrong though? That's a really good question. How many far off the back? Yes, that's a really good question. 4 off the front and 3 off either side. Hello, Nico. Hello, Stardust. All their heights vary, but Freddy is 4.8 inches. That's so short! Like, that's almost taller than Chris. Sorry, Chris. It just felt appropriate, you know? Unfortunate. Nice. I almost did that, T-Jack. I almost did that, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna. I don't know if you... It's great. Oh my god. Is there one that's facing the same way? It's okay, so it's facing towards the -Z. That's what I need to remember. I don't think there will be one, but there's always a chance that I get lucky. That one is facing that way. I know the daycare one is facing the opposite way, which I think might be my best bet. Is there one over here? Real, Chris. Real. See, when I want to make a poor modding decision, you guys do it instead. It's brilliant. Oh wait, no, you're facing that way. Why am I carrying this hard? Who the hell cares? This thing's gonna take up the whole hallway anyway, so. Might as well let it in style. Okay. 4 on the Z. I think I'm gonna just assume that it's a 4x4, but I don't really know. Yes. And then I'll keep you 5. I just should know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why are you like this game? I just should know that if it ends up needing to go higher, that it's walls above that of Prismarine. Yeah, plus poor financial. All the decisions are just absolutely pissed right now. It's okay. That's rather than lecturing your friend made two. Okay, that's great. Really didn't. You know what? Whatever. Honestly, checks out. Okay, wait. You're facing that way, right? You would rotate clockwise, so it should be 90. I'm gonna get stuck in the wall here. Oh yeah, certified smart guy right here. I do dislike that not being centered. Like, I heavily dislike that. Banned from the server after? That's honestly a valid reaction, I think. I would probably do the same. Have I made these benches yet? I feel like I have, but where would it have been? I don't think it would have been daycare, but there's a chance. Where are they? I swear they exist somewhere else. It's not Mazer size. I'm thinking this hard for a design that is literally, I kid you not, probably just this. Like, it's literally probably all it is. I love how I am in this game, like, in general. Thank you, juniors. There, I said it right this time. You want to spend the money, you have to use someone else's card to... Say yes. I'm gonna give them a $50 bill if they say no. Let's bribe them. Not actually, because I'm not giving $50 to help out your financial decision, you know? I'm not that selfless. I don't really know how much money I have. I have a lot saved up, but, you know, nothing to brag about. It just, I try to be smart. Even though, yes, I have like $1 billion animatronics T-Junk, I have a lot money saved, whatever that means. So I'm at least trying to be smart. What the hell? That is not how I imagined that would show up. What backrooms level is this? What? Monty kind of looks like Kelb. You should make a theme park. Theme parks are fun. I gotta bring back theme park, or do some sort of theme park build. Maybe not specifically bring back the original one. But, you know. I feel like as I'm building this project more, I'm caring less and less on the pixel art. Which is definitely, I think, showing in the way I make them. Like, whatever, honestly. Boom! That always done. I don't like that being off-centered still, but... I have to cry about it, I guess. Okay, so... Is there any... There's a staff bot coming through. That's what there is. 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's really no way to fully tell with the... Oh, Monty is tripping. Is he stuck again? How has this happened twice? Apparently in the first part of a 10 time flip, we found there's a large segment in the video that lacked audio. Don't know what happened. Don't want to fix it. You're not Bob the Builder. I don't think Bob the Builder has to do with that, but sure. But also that sucks. I hate that. I've recorded tutorials before where the audio just didn't exist. And when I noticed it after, I was like, oh, just, you know, sobbing. There, another block out. I do feel like, like 6.5 would just be splendid. I feel like I'd rather give myself a little too much space though. Get Helpy to do it, so true. Using World Builder add-on to build your map. Yeah, you definitely could. No reason to not, I guess. That's so unfortunate. Hello, Laser Wolf. You know what? Since we have a member joining, I'll do member shoutout because I just forgot until now. Well, again, you beat me to it. Thank you to Rachel, Dreamy, Metro Shulker, Tiffany, Max, Horrorthon, Scribbledon, RN, Chris, Nate Plays, Rose Russell, Bloodkiller, Vid Awesome, The Blueberry, Reflex Ow, Will, Howard, OMS Gaming, Michael, Gaming Pro, Georgie Bros, Game Bros, Jamie, Laser Wolf, Milan, and John for being our channel members. Voice crack! Anyway. 4. 4 is the magic number today. Kind of really funny. I'm just minding my own business as Monty is stuck behind me in the game. That's really, really funny, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, you don't stick out from the wall. You stick out from that. Interesting. I want to check if you are the same... You are the same size. How nice. Green terracotta still works. Yup. I'll just have the cyan terracotta instead. That's fine. 1, 2... That's 5. 5, 4, 5. That's okay. Oh, I like almost had it, and then my voice just stopped being high pitched or whatever. That's not. That doesn't. Is that right? Or am I dumb? Oh, why is this one so ovular? What? You know what? I don't want to ask questions. I'm just gonna build it. Obviously, I did it for a reason, so. Uzi's mansion from Luigi's mansion. That's a lot of mansion. I have a bet with Piano about a FNAF thing that isn't quite important yet. You'll know when it's important, but yeah, we've been. He posted an image about it in his server, and I think he also posted it in mine, in Art Corner or whatever, so yeah. Should be fun, whatever that is. I know what it is, obviously, but I don't think you guys deserve to know. Okay, so where does this line up in the grand scheme of things? As I put the third bench, which is beyond the bridge. I can use the bridge even though I don't have it. Yeah, that's beyond the bridge. Yeah, okay, that's good. Does it involve losing money? No, it doesn't involve money. God. The joke is on his how much money can I be involved in grind. Why the hell is this side green, by the way? Can we talk about that one real quick? This side is green in here, but on the other side it's not green, it's purple. Inconsistently consistent. Whatever that even means. You're in my house. Can you get out, please? You're not allowed to be here. Wait, I can set up the teleporter. I haven't done that yet. That scares me, the fact that that's a thing I can now do. I don't even, have the... I don't have the elevator, never mind. I mean, I can add it real quick. But that's just funny. Because I would love to be able to just walk in the elevator and, you know. Go ahead, Monty, go. Do I have buttons in the elevators? Let me check. I don't. I should maybe add them. Which side are they on? The right of the door? Left of the door. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. Yeah, right of the door that you're looking at. Left when you walk in. Okay. Oh yeah, no, that's just how it is, I guess. The double-sided. Okay, that's annoying, but okay. Five by 6. That is so cursed. The floating buttons are gonna be part of it. Elevator. I guess what's nice is the rotation won't matter here. Just gotta make sure the position is right. As in the rotation on the correct axis, I should say. Yeah, because that would be wrong. So it's either going to be 90 or 270. As for which, it doesn't really matter. And I guess just because of the consistency of that, I'm going to make this side lime terracotta. Just to match the, you know, other spot. Getting older? Technically, everybody is always getting older. You're never not getting older. Is there a way to make this seamless? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because if I could... If I can make it to where it teleports you a certain number of blocks away from your coordinate, that would work. However, I think when you do /TP at P and you do the, you know, the tildes or whatever to do the coordinates that way, it takes it from the command block rather than where you are. So I probably need to check and see how you do it the other way first, but like, you're an old man. You're right. Yes, you're right. So true, Rez, yeah. The concept of time is not for everyone. Is Monty still there? Uh oh, he escaped. He escaped. Oh no. That scares me. Where did he go? Where could he have gone, chat? Like 92? Hey, no, guys, I'm actually 17, pushing 1,208. I'm neither of those ages, for the record. I'm not 17, but I just didn't want to use my actual age for the number, just for the purpose of the comment. Have I done a Monty yet recently on a pixel art wall? I'd like to keep the pixel art the same if I can, but I don't really feel like I would have done one of this. No, there would have been one somewhere. Like Rockstar Row, maybe? Here, maybe? Not here. Okay, well, that's good. Rockstar Row, maybe? There's a bunch of pixel art in here right now. Or in the area leading up to it, I guess, rather. No? I'm missing pixel art in this room, I think. I'm gonna check that before I wind it down, because I'd love to get that. I don't think I have. Interesting. I'd put on the back of a sign if I could. I'm just gonna do whatever, then. Hell yeah. Let's go. Oh yeah. That is what I'm talking about. Let's go, Monty. Actually, that's not horrible. I thought that was going to be a lot worse, but... Technically born in 1984. Technically. In all technicality, I'm dead. I didn't even... Oh my god. I didn't... Okay, whatever. If you know, you know. That's all I'll say. Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you. Aye, aye, Captain. Oh. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, bring this wall across the the one row. And then I was gonna probably consider doing it further, but I forgot that I was gonna do that, and I'm gonna pretend that I actually still forgot, even though I just mentioned that I knew I forgot. So... This might be a pristine time to move on to the next area after I add this barrel. The old gift shop. It's so funny. Like, the area like the gift shop. I mean, I guess you do have to come in the gift shop because that's where the camera is in the base game. But, like, looking at this area more closely after Ruin is so weird to me because I'm used to Ruin. Like, a lot. Oh, I wish the barrel. There was a texture of the barrel that didn't have the lines, but... There isn't one, so I'm just gonna have to use spruce planks. I think that's right. And then it'd be like... something like that. Maybe 6. Well, we finally started Monty off. That's more than I ever anticipated. Let's maybe do Rockstar Row for a bit. And then that'll probably be where stream ends up ending eventually. We also have a connection, which is crazy. A connection that wouldn't connect Alright, hear me out. A connection that wouldn't connect but needs another connection to connect. Boom. Like, if you think about it, though, it's not wrong, because it's a connection that wouldn't connect, but it needs another connection to connect. Right? That's the drawing of that, pretty much, except I wasn't drawing, I was just pointing. Are you sure? I don't think they are. Forgot this game wasn't like other games where you can look away as you're doing a task or whatever. It's a lot of Connecticut. Yep. It's funny how you can say something like that and it's like true. Like it's a legitimately correct sentence. Okay, yeah, there's a lot that I probably... Good lord, there's a lot in that room that I missed. That wasn't what I was intending of doing when I said Rockstar Row. Yeah, okay, the ceiling is just insane. I don't know what I'm looking at. There's posters and a bunch of pixel art, I think, on both walls that I'm missing. I have Monty over here. And that's it. Oh yeah, look at that kick. Actually, wait, that pixel art is crazy. That might be the best pixel art in the map, for real. Not best, but you get the point. Surely I'll remember, right? Surely I'll remember that I need to finish this room. That's like hard because I know if I don't do it now, I am gonna like forget at some point. And just won't have a second thought about it. Like that was my first thought in a while about it, so. Well, sorry, I know this is an actual Rockstar Row, Chris, but it is kind of obligatory that I do this now before it just never shows up in my head again that it needs to be done, you know? Got the steering wheel. Start a new list. I don't have a list. Everything that I do is mentally in my head. That's what you'll notice eventually about these projects is that there's like no legitimate list. It's like, okay, yeah. I sometimes will say like, you know, it's or talk about what I need to do and what I like have been thinking about doing, but I don't have a true legitimate list. Do I look like a alligator to you? Genuine question. Not that you know the difference anyway, because, you know, but... What, they're scaled? Oh my god. Hello, Luciano. Hmm. That's okay. What's the color? Blue? Blue. I feel like I put you there just because, yeah. Okay. Is that well done? We'll just go wall at a time, honestly. And then I don't really feel the ceiling, to be honest. I'm just... Let me look at Rockstar Row and see what I would do in there. I could do the ceiling in Rockstar Row. I don't think that's unreasonable to consider. Because I don't want to do... That's so much pixel art that I don't want to do. Like in both rooms. Oh my god. Hold on, let me see what I have. I know I have the, like, walls done, but... It's about as far as my progress is concerned, I suppose. Do I have that door? And does that door... That door does go somewhere, actually. But I don't think I have it there. No, it's somewhere on this wall. It's not quite centered. It's more this way. So, like, I'll go... I guess there for now. I can't really do anything with it because this will lead into... What part of the map is that again? That's the... It's some sort of a tunnel. I don't remember. Oh my goodness. I love Rockstar Row. It's so good. I'm gonna wipe this pixel art because I want to do it with glass rather than embedded in the wall like this is done, so... Speaking of boring days, I'm bored, so I'm gonna... I could do the rooms, that's true. That'd be pretty fun. Let me remove this first. I'll do Freddy's at least. Because then I can change the spawn point in the map to the actual spawn point in the game. I hit the point, okay? I hit the point, that's all. Hi, Lefty, welcome back? You were here? Yeah, you were here. It's hard to keep track of sometimes. Okay, anyway. Febby Faber. Is there any step outs in here? I don't think so. I don't see any. No, it's not. That's weird. I find that weird that there's no staff bots in Rockstar Row. Do the vent? I don't want to do the vent until I have the other stuff done. So I probably won't end up doing vent. Is this position fine? Is the sizing okay? I think it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I might end up pushing it back like a block, but... Oh my goodness. Everything's a problem. This is not double layered, is it? No, I cannot do the pixel art then properly. I can do it with like banners, but... Also, why is there filming equipment in Freddy's room? What does he need filming equipment for? What is Freddy doing? Or what are they doing in Freddy's room, I guess? That's also a potential. OnlyFans? Oh, okay. Wouldn't that be Roxy's, though? Yeah, okay. He's a TikTok superstar. Gregory, do you follow me on TikTok? Please, I need followers. What do you guys think about me making a TikTok for the channel? I think I mentioned that on that Twitch recently that I thought about it. But just like... what is the consensus? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I feel like Roxy would be the joke candidate of the game, not Freddy. I never said anything about that. Also, he's a robot. Wait. Can we talk about that one first? Might be. That's crazy. Way to go, superstar. I knew you could do it. I feel like I do want these to be further back. Making OnlyFans for the channel. Great idea. What would I post? Same thing I do on Instagram, pretty much. Just like, you know, clips and stuff. Images of builds. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Can I break you? Frick. Okay, wait, no, that's fine. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Maybe there? What are those, 3? Wait, I could have seen from the outside better. Yeah, 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is just so unfortunate. Such unfortunate events are taking place here. I am doing Freddy's room currently in Rockstar Row, but I'm, you know, getting pretty far there. Peekaboo. Of course you would, D-Rock. A little bit, Huggy, a little bit. A little bit questionable as well, but not necessarily in a bad way. Okay, so... Is the door in the center? Nope, it's not. Why would it be centered? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure, that works. I don't really have any, I'm not opposed to that particularly. Whatever that, words. Going through it right now. Welcome back, Milan. Double logo threw me off. I'm not gonna lie. The emoji you sent and then the one with the next to the name, obviously for the member. Members is early access and some specific videos. Kind of depends on that one though. Gregory, my fast machine. Press fast shift with your fast fingers on your fast keyboard to move fast. Yes, perfect. Way to go, superstar. You suck at the game. Gregory. Oh my god. What are you doing? That's like Freddy saying why though whenever you use the one thing, you know, whatever the hell it's called. I already forgot. Words aren't my strong suit today. Mine's terrible. Just thought about having a no arms on knock next time. Why did they just like come in your head randomly, Lefty? Gregory, quick, get in my hole. I feel like Gregory would be like, ew, what, Freddy? To that, you know, like. What the hell? I don't know if that should concern me or not. Freddy, stop being mean to me. I am like 12. What was I doing for the Freddy plushes? I don't know. Not gonna overuse my brain though, trying to figure it out either. No thanks. What's it gonna be? I don't know. Leave me alone. It'll be some game that I'm playing at some time. Does that satisfy you? It might just be Minecraft again. We'll see though. Hello, Marvin. Got your high school community service hours done. Nice. I hated the service hours. It was so annoying. Not that I don't want to, you know, be a good citizen. I just, like, didn't feel like going out of my way to, like, you know, have to do this stuff. It was, I don't know. It was annoying. I ended up getting them. The pressure of it as well, like, oh, you gotta get them at this point, like, you know. Trying the beta for Reaper. I'm thinking long and hard right now about it. Maybe. Detroit Forest, you're doing nothing. That's crazy. I love those teachers. I guess I can't really put anything on you. I guess I could put a wither skeleton skull to be the top of the mic stand. Although that might be too wide for it. Also looks extremely cursed. Kind of like 3, honestly. Sure, Chris, sure. Whatever makes you sleep at night. I'm not really a huge Squid Game fan, so I don't have plans on making it. Just because it's kind of the case of I'm not going to really force myself to make something that I don't want to, you know? There's a palette. Don't know how to break this to you. I don't know what that is, to be honest, so I'm gonna do it like this instead. That looks a lot better. I don't know why he has a chair like that. Who said that? Down where? I still do not see you. My stomach hatch. That place is reserved for oversized birthday cakes and piñatas. It is not a safe play area. Hello, Diet. Watching Thunderbolts? Nice. How was it? No, Lefty. Stop. Your friend to distract the gay wolf. Make wall art out of trapdoors. I did it in Frankie. For one of them. Or a couple of them. It might have been more than one. I don't remember. But yeah, I have. We got the large Freddy plush. First I gotta do this. Can't believe you don't pay attention to every second of every build. You wouldn't know that, Chris. I'm actually so disappointed with you. What the? How did it open towards me? What? It opened this way, did it not? I'm so lost in the sauce. Armor stand, Freddy? Maybe later. I finished the room, man. I don't know why it look. Okay, I'm gonna remove that one. There are so many Freddy plushes in this room, it's actually insane. Because it's not an image I need in my head on this fine Thursday afternoon. Why are there so many? I mean, okay, yes, it is Brady's room, but still. I think that's everything other than wall art. Cameras. Have I been making the cameras? Where would I check for that bakery? I would check. It's not Thursday, it is Thursday. How much sauce is there to be able to get lost in it? A lot of sauce. It's so saucy right now. What other area was I working on? I, like, don't remember. There was an area I would have been working on. Oh, yeah, look at this thing I did, by the way. It's using two different particle effects at the same time. It's pretty cool. I'm peeking your head first. Well, then everybody deserves a second chance. Oh, yeah. Banger. Okay, what else would it have been? Oh, Mazer size! Right, Mazer size I did add the cameras in. I made them out of redstone torches. That's splendid. Actually makes sense, though. T-Shock, I used them on LN2 and I used them in Revived. Yes, I know how to use particles. I just need a guide because I don't know the particle effects, but I've known how to use them for longer than I've known you. Soul Torch and Fireworks? Soul... Maybe Soul Torch, actually. I don't remember. It was just a Soul Flame particle, I know. Your bendy map? I do remember joining and helping you. I just don't remember that it was that, nor what it was for. No, I remember. No, I remember, actually. No, I remember the room. I don't remember the particle specifically, but... Thank you, plushy player. Stupid painting. I don't want to make Freddy piss yellow. Can't do that to my man. Good enough. Does campfire smoke? Oh yeah! When you use this command, someone using your world one time, it's an effect that makes a train look like it's moving. That's pretty cool. See, I don't know how to do all that now. Sounds familiar? No, I don't think it does. I think you're delusional. Hell yeah, I'm leaving it. Maybe someday I'll change it, but like, if it makes me laugh, I feel like it deserves to stay in the build. Generally, that's my rule of thumb. I feel like other than the pixel art, I am enjoying making this map for once. Like, not even necessarily on the stream specifically, just like in general. I hate the pixel art, but it looks like a lemur on crack. Have you put a lemur on crack? You know what that looks like? Or are you just saying things now? Well, no, actually, I'm not joking. What's the deal, huh? What's the deal, Buster? Boink, 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 boink. That's kind of weird, but whatever. I might be going clinically insane. I don't have to worry about the sandstone. I don't know why I'm mentioning that now. It's been fixed for like a year. Sure it wasn't you, Huggy? Kinda suspicious the dog is getting blamed. I don't know if I'd word it in that way, but I mean, yeah, I guess you're technically not wrong, Lefty. I just wouldn't call it lazy because... It's kind of a hot take, I don't know. See you later, plushie player. This is not... Oh my god. When I was a wee lad. I feel like I do normally say that whenever I'm talking about a story when I was younger, yeah. So, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. Sure. Actually goes over on each side. It's fine, not a perfect star, but whatever. Lights, I'll literally just use glow item frames and probably buttons where I see fit. It's like it's breakdancing. It definitely is. 100%. Is that Freddy's room done? Unless I'm missing something obvious, I think so. Not the greatest room, but that pixel art, Jesus. I think I need to change it a little bit. Even if I just, like, do one of these. Sure, that works. Missing Freddy? Oh, no. Well, actually, Freddy isn't here in the game right now, so... No, I'm not missing Freddy. I'll bring the floor back a little bit back here, just because I can. Would this whole room be on a diagonal angle? Yes, yes it would be. That's splendid. So glad. Alright, good amount of progress again. Kind of rough that Monty had taking like nearly nearly half the stream, but looks good. Hello, Dino. You're very unfortunate timing. I'm so sorry because I am ending here. So yeah, again, I do hope to get to a point where I'm ready to do a tutorial soon on Atrium. I will... I'll announce it when I'm at that point. But it'll be a little while, I think, because there's other things that I need to accomplish first. Check my emote. It should be fine. Yeah. Actually... I wonder why. Because, okay, I fixed it yesterday, and generally I would assume that the issue would be when I use my PlayStation account, but I used my PlayStation account earlier in the world, and it didn't cause an issue, so I don't really know. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video. And in Monty's mouth. Okay, I will. That's good enough. It's kind of hollow, but have a fantastic rest of your day. Or night, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.